Cool. Welcome all to this webinar, how to generate high quality leads for your business with Facebook ads without the fear of getting shut down or losing money. I'm going to share with you my 7-step plan guaranteed to get you leads, sales, and cash flow. Is that all right? Awesome, awesome. So let's dive right into the training. Cool. Just curious. How would it feel if you had plenty of people to reach out to who actually wanted to hear from you and learn about your product, service, or opportunity? Comment in the Q&A. Let me know, how would that feel if you had people reaching out to you who really actually wanted to hear from you and really wanted to learn about your product, services, and opportunity? Comment in the Q&A. Let me know what your thoughts on that. How would that make you feel? Seeing awesome, excited, incredible. Cool. Awesome. How would it feel if you could create a simple Facebook ad, a very simple Facebook ad that you place in front of thousands of people, and it generated leads for your business without you having to, drag your friends and family to hotel meetings, maybe prospect at the mall, going door to door with your products? How would that make you feel? I'm seeing accomplished. I'm seeing exciting. Okay, awesome. Cool beans. Sweet. Just curious, what if you were able to do all of this, right? Create this Facebook ad, get people reaching out to you, getting people to come to you. What if you could do all of this without the fear of losing money or being shut down by Facebook? Now, I know a few things about being shut down by Facebook, and I'll tell you more about that in my story. I was actually shut down several times by Facebook when I first got started. But what would be worth to you, if you were able to do this without, losing money and getting shut down by Facebook? What would that be worth to you? Be amazing, incredible, cool. Well, guess what? Everything I just shared with you, it is possible. It is possible to create a leverage online, especially using Facebook. It is possible for you to generate leads and not have to go out there and prospect in a mall and drag your friends and family to, hotel meetings and hosting home parties. And it's possible to do so without being shut down by Facebook and losing money on Facebook. And you can do this even if you currently don't have any results or success, right? You can do this and you can grow a profitable business online by leveraging Facebook paid ads without using those old school strategies. So why should you listen to me? My name is Antonio Thompson. I am from Brooklyn, New York. Super excited to be on this webinar with you guys and gals. I actually, did the whole, go to school, get a good job, get education, got a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees from some pretty good universities. Started online marketing, network marketing in 2013 while also working a full-time job as a fundraiser for a major university here in the city. But I struggled with my first year and a half, right? I did everything my upline told me to do, from making that list of 100 friends and family, that memory jogger list, hosting home parties, going to hotel meetings, and nothing worked. I turned online and tried to figure it out there, copying and pasting the same messages over and over again, and nothing worked. I struggled my first year. I even tried running Facebook ads early in my career, and I got shut down 4 times, right? 4 different times Facebook shut down my ads account, and I actually wasted thousands of dollars online. And frustrated by my lack of results, I was nearly ready to quit after this first year and a half. But thankfully, and I say thankfully because it was a blessing in disguise at the time, but my company closed, right? My company closed for a variety of reasons. And at that moment, I decided I was going to invest in my education and actually learn, how to run effective and profitable Facebook ad campaigns. And I am happy to report that have never in the past, since I've made these changes and I've learned how to market on Facebook more effectively, I haven't had an ads account shut down, knock on wood, right? So I'm doing something right, and I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing and how you can actually use this plan and these strategies to actually run successful Facebook ad campaigns for your business. And so things changed for me. Once I learned, how to run Facebook ads correctly, I was able to bring in, 76 new customers and teammates in as little as 18 months. In the past 18 months, I've generated over, 3,000 leads and earned thousands of dollars in commissions specifically using Facebook, both free and paid strategies. I've been able to find that extra time, have that extra time to travel and focus on growing my non-profit arts organization, right? Because I've found strategies that worked and learned how to really market online, I was able to leave my job. I actually quit my job about a year ago and have been doing network marketing, online marketing full-time for the past year or so. So now I have more time to travel, to enhance my skills, but also focus on growing my nonprofit organization. And I've reached new leadership levels 3 times in the past 18 months. I'm a certified marketing coach, and I'm a paid speaker. So life, is pretty good now. I've been fortunate to share events with some of the top marketers in our industry: Ray Higdon, Todd Falcone, Mark Harbert. The image on the bottom left is of me working with one of my nonprofit drum lines, or me overseeing the nonprofit drum line. That's me in the middle in Thailand, and on the right in Cambodia. So I'm able to travel and do some cool things now that I'm, quote unquote free, right? And I've learned some things that have allowed me to get there. And so today, I'm going to share with you some awesome and cool. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is my 7-step plan to actually get results with Facebook paid ads, how to get more leads, sales, signups, and cash flow in your business. You're also going to learn how to identify your target market, because that is the audience that's ultimately going to buy your stuff the most. You're going to learn a secret to getting your ad approved. This is only 1/10 of the battle, and most marketers never even make it past this part of getting their ad approved. So I'm going to share with you and show you, some of the things you want to keep in mind to ensure that your ads get approved. I'm also going to share with you, how to create your ads the right way the first time, so you don't lose money in your business and actually make money. I'm going to share with you, how to avoid getting shut down, right? As I said before, how many of you have ever been shut down before, right? Naruz says he got shut down his personal account. I hear you. I've been shut down 4 times. Anybody else on this training ever been shut down by Facebook? Had your ads account closed? Just comment in the Q&A. Let me know. I'm going to share with you how to actually avoid getting shut down, and this could potentially be the most valuable part of this training today. For some of you, at the end, I'm going to share with you an opportunity where you can actually work with me closer, get some hands-on guidance and some mentorship. I'm actually going to share with you how you can actually access me and have me actually review your Facebook ads, even work with you to set up your ads. And if you stick around to the end, I'm actually going to share with you one of my best performing ads, the exact, language, the image, that I use, so you can actually take that today, even if you don't, move forward with, getting guidance and coaching from me and mentorship from me. You can take this ad and go ahead and implement it right away, or take some variation of this ad and implement it in your business. So if you stick around to the end, you'll definitely get that that copy and that image and that ad that I ran that was very, very, very successful. Does that sound pretty cool with you guys? Is that cool with you guys if I share with you those things today? Saying yes, yes, yes. Cool beans, cool beans. Awesome, awesome. Love it, love it. So here's some quick testimonials. Lori Rosansky, I think she's on here. She says, I just wanted to say thank you for, this is for me to show that, I'm just not some guy that decided to wake up this morning and do a webinar, that people I've actually worked with are getting results and have benefited from my training. Lori says, I just wanted to say thank you for all your mentoring over the past couple of weeks. I'm starting to find my groove, and I'm starting to see results on the topics we discussed and the tips that you shared. Thank you for your help. I gratefully appreciate it. My buddy Shamar, who's also from New York, he says 5 signups this month, right? 5 signups this month, best month ever. The coaching was definitely a help. Thanks, Antonio. These are real people, having some breakthroughs, having some success in their businesses, and they're taking and applying what I share with them and teach them to build successful and profitable businesses. And so I want to make sure that you are in the right place, right? Sometimes people just hop on trainings because there's a training and it seems cool, but I want to make sure this is right for you, right? This is the right training for you if you are in a job right now and you want to quit that job and live life on your own terms. This training is for you. If you even tried running Facebook ads before, but they weren't approved, you've been shut down, or you're not getting any leads, this training will certainly help you. This is for you. If you're worried about your company's advertising policies, and want to learn a legit way around them to get you faster results in your business, this training is for you. If you're worried about what your sponsor and company are telling you to do because you've seen how everyone else is doing the same thing and it's kind of wrong and aren't seeing results, this is for you. If you want to get unlimited leads, prospects, and new reps for your business, this training is for you. And if you're tired of spinning your wheel, on a hamster wheel over and over again, and you want to have a breakthrough in your business in 2017, this is for you. If you want to sponsor more people, generate more money at will, and change your family's legacy forever, this training is for you. Now, if that all resonates with you, cool, stay to the end. If it doesn't resonate with you and this is not what you're looking for and you feel like you're on the wrong training, I won't be mad if you jump off. I won't be mad if you close out and go back to watching the game or watching Netflix right now. I won't be mad. So if this is for you, stick around. If it's not, don't feel obligated to stick around. But what this is not and who this is not for, right? This is not for this, what I'm sharing with you this afternoon. This is not for those of you who want to do nothing and get paid, right? I haven't found anything like that. And if you do find something like that, let me know, because I'll be the first one to jump on board. But I haven't found anything that, I can just do nothing and get paid for it. So this is not one of those solutions. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not the training for you. This is not about being a cookie cutter marketer. There's really no copy and pasting. This is about really becoming a marketer. So if you're looking for that, this is not the right place for you. And, my results aren't typical, because the fact is, most people, and I'm more like 90%, maybe 95% of people won't take action. So most people do nothing and thus will earn nothing. So my results are, not typical. So I implore you, I encourage you to take notes and actually after this training, go out and implement and take action, okay? Cool. So 7-step plan guaranteed to get you more leads and sales with Facebook paid ads. It took me some time to learn this. As I mentioned before, I got 4 ads accounts shut down. I invested over $10,000 in coaching courses and live events to learn the simplest, fastest, most effective methods of building my business on Facebook. Took action, went through trial and error. Again, 4 accounts shut down, several $1,000s lost in Facebook paid ads. And I invested hours in terms of training to learn and refine this process. So you're getting my exact process for getting started with Facebook ads. And this particular ad I'm talking about is going to get you leads right away. And so the 7-step process, is it cool if we go on? I know I'm moving quick fast. I got a lot of slides here. But is it cool if we move on? Everybody's good. Just make sure everybody's good here. There are no questions. Cool, awesome, sweet, cool. Let's keep chugging along. A lot of slides to get through, but we're gonna make it. All right, 7-step plan for Facebook ads success, right? And so I'm gonna go through the steps here. Step 1, you gotta know your customers. Right, you have to know who you are talking to on Facebook. Step 2, you have to create an offer that they can't refuse, something that's so valuable, so irresistibly valuable that they can't help but to put their name and email address into a form and give it to you so you can contact them. Step 3, you gotta set up a capture page and thank you page. Step 4, you need to add the Facebook pixel to your capture page and thank you page. Step 5, choosing your targeting, who you're looking for online and how can you reach them on Facebook. Step 6, step 6 is creating the ad. Right, we've gone through step 1 through 5 and we haven't even created the ad yet, right? So step 6, where you create the ad, design it, the image, the headline, the copy. And step 7, once the ad is running, is reviewing and optimizing your ad. All right, so that's the 7-step plan for Facebook ad success, right? Knowing your customer, create an offer that they can't refuse, set up your capture page and thank you page, install your Facebook pixel to your capture page and thank you page, choose your targeting, create the ad, and then when the ad's running, review, monitor, and optimize your ad. Before we go into each of these 7 steps, I want to share with you what exactly Facebook wants from you, right? We must understand that Facebook and all social media platforms aren't your traditional marketing vehicles, right? It's not like you're putting a billboard in the middle of the highway and, promoting something or advertising something to drivers on the highway. It's not like purchasing paid ads on television where you spend several thousand, if not $100,000 to put an ad in front of an audience and they watch it. No, Facebook and social media is about engaging and connecting with people in a way that will encourage them, but also pique their interest to actually connect with you and respond to your ad. So Facebook really wants you to do several things, right? They want you to connect, share some interesting stuff, entertain with people. And when you do those 3 things, you build your social credibility, right? When you connect with your audience, when you share value, when you share content, when you entertain them, you in turn build your social credibility, and then you can invite people to consume and buy from you. That's the process. Whenever you create an ad, whenever you create content or any kind of post on social media, it must come from this foundation, right? Ask yourself these questions. Does my content connect with my audience? Does my content, share value or share something that can help my audience? Does my content entertain my audience, right? And if it does those 3 things or one of those 3 things, then you are doing what Facebook wants you to do, right? And so if you don't do what Facebook wants you to do, there are consequences. And so, Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook gods, they want to create a positive user experience. So when you create content or an ad, make sure that it's grounded and rooted in those three areas: connect, share, and entertain. And so if you don't contribute to the positive user experience, there's going to be some feedback, right? And so Facebook measures the positive user experience on a variety of different ways. One is the feedback you get from your audience, right? And so if you put an ad out there, or even a status update, right? If your audience isn't, engaging with it, if your audience isn't, responding to it, well, it's going to be measured in a certain way, and probably either no feedback or negative feedback. Now, if your audience is loving your stuff, they're digging it, they're responding to your ad, they're clicking on it, they're becoming a lead, Facebook sees that particular ad as valuable, right? They see that ad as something that your audience is enjoying and they're getting value from. So they're going to boost that ad a little bit more, maybe put some more organic reach behind it, right? So how that translates into your ad costs, though, is if something is positive and it's getting a lot of response, well, your cost for that ad is going to be much cheaper, right? If it's an ad or a post that's getting negative feedback or no feedback, Facebook is going to hope that you shut it off. Now, if you don't shut it off, you'll see that your ad costs will continue to go up, right? You'll pay much more for a lead. You'll pay much more for engagement. You'll pay much more for an action on Facebook. And so there are various ways that you can actually monitor the feedback you're getting, and I'll share with you probably in I think it's step 7 when we get to optimization and reviewing your ad. You can see whether or not your ad is being responded to in a positive light, a negative light, or no feedback whatsoever. Okay, does that all make sense, everybody? Cool. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Cool. Let's move on. All right. Step number 1, get to know your audience, right? This is about understanding and uncovering your target market, right? If you don't know who you are talking to, then anything you put out there is not going to produce the results you desire, right? Facebook is a crowded space, and you really have only a split second to get someone's attention, right? So you need to craft a message that will stop your target audience from scrolling past your ad, because they're really just looking, for the most part, they're looking on their mobile devices and they're scrolling, right? So you need to have some ad or some image and text that's going to get your target audience to stop scrolling. And the only way you can do this, and the only way I know how to do this, is if you know your audience very well, right? You have to know who is your target audience. Find out, and I'm gonna share with you some ways that you can do this through some research and resources, but find out, what matters to them most, right? What are the problems that, they have that you can help them solve, right? What questions do they have? What language are they using? When you gather this information from conversations, from groups, from magazines, books, whatever, you're basically developing you're developing a hodgepodge of content, of language, of problems, of questions, of things that are most important to your audience that you can then turn around and use as triggers, right? So when you create an ad and you have it going to that target audience, when they see the ad, they're like, wow, he knows exactly what I'm feeling. He knows exactly what my questions are, right? When you can get that information and then turn it around and share it with that audience, but then say, I have a solution to that problem, your audience is more likely to actually click on it and read that ad. All right. So what are some places where you can actually, discover, where your audience, what your audience's questions are, what matters most to them? Here are a few examples, right? Where can you conduct some research, right? There's Facebook groups on practically anything and everything. You can join a Facebook group. Let's say you're in, health and wellness. There are, tons of health and wellness, lose weight groups, beach body diet, skinny girl, whatever, right? There's groups on practically everything. Go in those groups, see what people are talking about, and collect information, right? Gather information, and then you can use that content to create some ads. Google and YouTube, right? Google is great for research. So is YouTube. Type in, some keywords that your audience may be searching for, may be talking about, and you'll find tons of things. You'll find articles, you'll find blogs, you'll find forums, you'll find videos, right? And you get into your audience's head, and now you can take that information and create ads around it that speak to your audience. There's books and magazines, right? Anything you're reading that's relevant to your audience, well, that's content that is sharing with you what's going on in their world, their problems, their challenges, their struggles, the questions they have, and you flip that around and turn that into an ad. Magazines, there are tons of magazines that you can, even at the grocery store, if you are like in health and wellness or dieting, whatever it is, there are tons of magazines that you can just look through them, find some good headline copy. You can find some of the questions that people are struggling with, losing 15 pounds in 15 days, right? Take that stuff and turn that into an ad. Blogs and forums, tons of research on your audience. Another cool place inside of Facebook where you can actually conduct research is the Facebook Audience Insights. Now, this is an area in Facebook where you can type in, interests, you can type in particular people, authority figures or pages, and from there you can see other things that people that like that particular person or have that particular interest, other things they might be interested in. So for example, if someone is, for example, in network marketing and they follow Network Marketing Pro Eric Worre, right? Let's say I use that as an example. I'll type in Network Marketing Pro Eric Worre, and then what will come up as in this Audience Insights tool, it'll show me other pages that people who like Network Marketing Pro Eric Worre also like. Maybe they also like Todd Falcone. Maybe they also like Tony Robbins. Maybe they also like Jim Rohn, right? So now you have more of a clearer picture on who that target audience is. They're into personal development, right? They're into personal development and professional development, right? Growing their skill set because they may like, Todd Falcone or an educational platform, right? So that's a great tool that you can then use to learn more about your audience. As I said before in the last slide, pay attention to the language they use, right? So if someone's talking, if your audience is talking about, skinny body or, belly fat, get rid of belly fat, well, that language you want to make sure is included in your ad, right? So be sure that you pay attention to the common language that your audience is using so that you can in turn use that language in your ad, because then your audience will look, oh, wow, he's speaking my language. He knows exactly what I'm struggling with. Let me go click on this link and see what he has to offer me, right? Very, very powerful stuff. You guys getting value here? Does that make sense? Cool beans, cool. Step number 2, create an offer they can't refuse, right? And so what do I mean by an offer? Well, the reality of, like I said before, we don't necessarily come to social media to shop or buy or to look for a business opportunity, right? So you need to craft something that is a freebie for your customers, right? For your target audience. You need to give away something so valuable to your target audience that they can't help but put their name and email into a form to get that quote unquote free gift, right? You want to attract your ideal customer in a non-salesy way. And when you offer a free gift, that will get people one step closer to solving their problem, right? That gift that you offer them should be a tool or a resource or some kind of training that gets them one step closer to solving their problem or achieving their dream, right? So for example, if I'm looking to lose weight, right? Trying to lose some weight in the next 30 days, and you put a freebie offer in front of me that says, download my free 30-minute video that shares with you the 5 things you must do if you want to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days, right? That's something that's going to help me solve a problem or get me closer to my goal, right? So if I'm really looking for a way to lose weight, I'm more likely to actually click on that button or that link to download or watch this free video, okay? So you want to create an offer they can't refuse. Give away something extremely valuable in exchange for their contact information. You want to attract customers in a non-salesy way. Again, this gift, this lead magnet, we call it almost, is something that gets them closer to solving their goals, right? You don't want to solve the whole problem in this lead magnet, but gets them closer to solving that problem. As I said before, it's also known as a lead magnet, right? And so here are a couple examples of some lead magnets that I came across. This one here from Melissa Griffin. It's a free workshop on how to use Pinterest to get more subscribers on autopilot. Now, if I'm, maybe I am in Melissa's target audience, right? And I would see value out of learning how to get more subscribers for free. I would click on this link to check out her free workshop. On the right-hand side this is a 5-day course that I created that teaches network marketers how to leverage social media, particularly Facebook, to attract, connect, and recruit more people for their team. So if this particular ad is shown to network marketers, direct sales people, and they're looking to learn how to get more leads, attract more customers and clients for their team, they may click on download to go through this particular course. So you definitely want to have something that's so enticing that gets people to opt in, and we'll talk about capture pages and thank you pages in the next step, but get them to actually take action and become a lead because you provided them with an opportunity to grab something for free that is extremely valuable. Now you can create an irresistible offer for anything, right? You can be in real estate in your local area and want to attract, people that are looking to sell their home, right? And you can create a lead magnet. It doesn't have to be anything fancy either, right? It can be a video, it can be a PDF, but you want to share some value that will attract your audience to you. So in the example I'm talking about here, real estate, let's say I want to connect with people who are looking to sell their home, right? So I may create a video or a PDF that shares the 7 things you must keep in mind before you sell your home, right? Or the 7 creative ways to find prospective buyers for your home, right? I create a video, I share those 7 ways. I then have a call to action for people to connect with me or to get some more information or download something else. Maybe it's a product, maybe it's a free consultation, whatever it is. But you provide that value up front. You get their email, and now you can reach out to them and ask them, "Hey, I saw you downloaded my 7 things to consider before you sell your home. Are you looking to sell your home right now?" Right? You start a conversation, develop some rapport with that person, and you never know, they could become a customer. And that's how you attract, high quality people to you through your lead magnet. Now, once you have this lead magnet created, this irresistible offer created, you have to have a way to capture people's information, right? You obviously, I would imagine, you don't want to be there, behind the computer 24/7 sending this lead magnet out. And so you need some systems in place to actually, one, capture the person's contact information and then deliver the value, the offer that you promised them. So the next step 3, is you have to set up a capture page and thank you page, right? And this is very, very, I think it's very straightforward, but I'm gonna go through it here now. But you want to set up, the ability for your irresistible offer to go out to as many people as possible. You can host your offer on a page that allows people to opt in, right, and give you their email address, right? You want people to see the value through what you're offering in the ad there, click on it, type in their name, email, and phone number, and they get the offer, you get their email address. And in your capture page and thank you page, you want to clearly convey the benefits of your free offer, right? What are the benefits of them getting this offer from you, right? List them out. I mean, you can actually put it on the capture page, right? The more you talk about, how the results will make people feel, right? The more you can talk about how those results or how the benefits of what you're giving them in this this offer is going to make them feel, the more likely they'll say yes and opt in, right? The more you share the benefits and the how the results can make them feel, the more likely they're going to opt in. And some resources to creating capture pages and thank you pages, I'm going to share with you at the end. When we talk about how you can get more assistance and guidance from me, a tool called Funnelizer. There's also Leadpages. There's also Entreport, Instapage, ClickFunnels is another one that you can use. But these are some of the the companies that offer the ability to create capture pages and thank you pages. I think also some of the email clients like Aweber and GetResponse also have capture pages, but they aren't as robust as some of these here, right? So we've got, I'll review the steps very quickly. We've got number one, getting to know your ideal customer, your client, creating a freebie, an irresistible offer. Step number three, setting up your thank you page and capture page. And here are some examples of capture pages, right? These are 2 trainings that would be geared to marketers, online marketers, network marketers. So one is an Instagram training, one is a Facebook Live training. Here's another one. This is for that free 5-day course. You see the capture page on the left. There's a video. You see they have to enter their name, email, and phone number. And I'll show you exactly how you can get access to a tool that will help you create this. And on the right-hand side is a thank you page with a video. And then here's another one. I actually created this for a primary travel company that I'm a part of. You see there's the capture page on the left, and then it directs people to the video for the network marketing company. And so it's a way for me to move people through a process, and then only the most qualified people will come to me, okay? Step number 4, add the Facebook pixel to the capture page and thank you page, right? So the first thing we have to do is grab the pixel, right? And the Facebook pixel is simply a piece of code, right, that Facebook provides. Once it's placed on your website, you can track actions that take place on your web pages and link them back to your Facebook ad account. What that means is, right, so let's say you're running an ad to a page and you want to track leads, which is what we're doing here, right? We want to track leads. So this pixel, whenever someone who responds to your ad, they click on that particular ad, they go to your website, they enter their name and email into your form, and they hit submit or click here to continue, that pixel will fire, and then Facebook will be notified that someone just became a lead, right? So when you do that, you can track your cost, right? You can now see how much am I spending per lead, right? How much am I spending to get leads for my business using this particular capture page, right? Very powerful stuff. And so to grab your pixel, so I said this allows you to track actions that take place on your web page, links them back to your Facebook ad account. To grab your pixel, you are simply going to log into your ads manager, right? You're going to go to where it says under assets, click on pixels, and it's going to open another page that says, one second, that takes you to the pixels area. And from here, you're going to click on actions and view pixel. Now, what's going to happen there is that you're going to get a code, right? And it looks like this. The code is here. And basically what you want to do is just copy that code and place it into the specific area of your capture page and thank you page, which it could be each tool that you use for your capture page may be different, but you definitely want to make sure that this code goes into the head section of your website or of your thank you page or of your capture page. In this example here, I'm using the Funnelizer, and basically you copy that code and you install it on your capture page and thank you page. And here it's going to the head tag tracking code, which is something that's set up inside of Funnelizer. Okay. Cool. All right. Step number 5, choose your targeting. Now, because we took the initiative in step 1 to identify our audience, right? We understand their problems, their struggles, their challenges. We know, what books they're reading. We know kind of, who they're following on social media. So creating, deciding on our targeting is going to be a little bit easier. right? It's important that you're very clear about who you want to reach and that you define your audience as distinctly as possible, right? Because you don't want, here's one thing you don't want to do, and we hear this all the time in our in companies, and we go to events, you know, people will say everyone is your target audience, and that just isn't the case, right? Everyone does not. I mean, everyone may need what you have, but the ultimate question is, does everyone want it, right? Am I on Facebook because I want to lose weight right now? No. Am I on Facebook because I want to, you know, travel the world at discount prices? No. I'm on Facebook to connect, be entertained, engage with people, and share some stuff. That's why I'm there. But if you place something in front of me that provides value, that I see as interesting and it's relevant, I may click on it, right? And so you'll be very clear about who it is you're targeting. Be very distinct when you're defining your audience. And so, you know, think about demographics, right? Age, gender, location, relationship, income level, right? These are things that you may want to know about your target audience, right? If you know that you only want to work with, men and women in the U.S. who are between the ages of 25 and 45, well, then make sure you select that when you're choosing your ad targeting options, right? If you only want to work with moms, well, you know, you're only going to select women in the gender section. If you only want to work with people who have a certain income level, well, then you know you're going to select certain income levels. And you can choose this information in your ad when you're setting up your ad. The other interest, right? If on Facebook, you can, you know, run ads to people who have particular interests, and this can be related to if they like certain pages on Facebook. So if I was in, you know, travel, if I was, you know, building a travel business and wanted to leverage Facebook ads, I may, you know, target people who follow, you know, the travel, or who follow Travel and Leisure magazine, or people who, you know, like CNN travel, right? Or who, if I was in culinary or food, I may target people who like Anthony Bourdain, right? So you want to make sure that you're very clear about the interest of your target audience, because it makes it much more easier and relevant to target the right people. Also think about behavior, right? This is something that, you know, may come into play as you're creating your ads, but, you know, behaviors, what kinds of things do they do on social media or off social media? There's so much value and information that people put on social media that, you know, you can leverage that to your benefit in your business. And the game is wide open right now, right? A lot of the major, you know, there's competition, but there's not as much competition on Facebook in regard to Facebook ads. So you have the ability now to build a huge brand, to reach your target audience before the big companies get here and realize what's at their disposal with Facebook ads. Very, very powerful stuff. Step number 6, creating your ad, right? This is where you would basically go in and start designing your ad. And you know, some key things to remember about your ad, it's for this particular purpose. We're creating a conversions ad because we want to get leads for our business. But before you go to create an ad on Facebook, you have to determine what your objective is, right? A lot of times people, you know, will run an ad on Facebook, and they'll run the ad, they'll look at the results, and they'll say, oh man, I've got no leads from this ad. Facebook advertising doesn't work. Facebook is going to run your ad based on the objective you choose. So you need to be very clear and very aware of what outcome you want, right? So if you want to get leads, make sure you choose the objective that will get you leads. If you want to get engagement, people to like, comment, and share your post, make sure you select the objective to get likes, comments, and shares, right? Facebook is objective-based advertising, and they will make sure that your ad is shown to people on Facebook who are most likely to take that action, right? So if you're running a Facebook, if you're running an ad to get likes to your page and you're complaining that no one's opting into your form becoming a lead, you have the wrong objective, right? But if you want to get likes to your page, then you're right to run a likes campaign because that's your objective. If you want more engagement, you want to run an engagement ad to get more engagement on your page. If you want more leads, you're going to run an ad to increase conversions on your website. If you want to get traffic from Facebook to your website, right, moving people from Facebook and directing them to your website, we're going to choose an ad that's going to send people to a destination off of Facebook, right? So you need to be very, very clear about what it is you want to accomplish with your ad. To create your ad, go to the Facebook Ads Manager, create new ad, and for this, what we're talking about here with the lead magnet, the offer, the lead magnet, thank you page, and sales page, or not sales page, but opt-in page, we're talking about increasing conversions on your website, right? We have something of value. A giveaway, a cheat sheet, a training, a Facebook, video, whatever. That is our offer. That's our value piece that we're sharing with an audience. We create the ad because we want to get conversions on our website, get leads. That's what this ad is for. Focus on your ad copy, and once again, on the benefits to your audience, right? Make sure that you're speaking to the benefits and use their language, right? Use their language in your ad so that they know the ad is for them, right? Speak their language. Highlight the benefits of what they're going to get when they click on this link to download whatever it is you're offering, right? The five best exercises to help you lose 30 pounds the next 30 days, right? Tell them what the benefits are so they know what they're getting, and what they're opting into is what they want. To avoid getting shut down by Facebook, two things to remember. One, make sure, and I would actually recommend reviewing Facebook policies, the ads overview. They've actually condensed this section here. But first thing is, make sure that certain words and phrases are not in your ad that will trigger Facebook to disapprove or potentially shut down your account, right? Anything that's, make money fast typically will not get approved. Anything that's like, I would say sexual in nature, or like demeaning, or, just not kosher, Facebook will not approve. So I definitely recommend checking out the policies to make sure. The other thing I'll say is that, I think I have it in a slide here. Let me just double check. Yeah. Image size, make sure your image is sized for Facebook ads, and make sure it conveys your message. But also make sure your ad, this is the second part of that, making sure getting your ad approved, make sure your ad and the capture page is congruent, right? If you promise to give someone a 5-page cheat sheet in your ad, don't in the capture page that you send them to a business opportunity page, right? It's incongruent, and it will probably be disapproved by Facebook because they're actually going to check and look at where you're sending people. So if you promised people a cheat sheet, 5 ways to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever it is, and the capture page says, here are the 5 ways to lose 30 pounds, 20 pounds, it's congruent, Facebook will most likely approve it. Make sure those two things are congruent. Secondly, on your opt-in page, the page you're sending people to, you have to have certain policies in place, right? One is a privacy policy, so you need to have that as a link on the bottom of your capture page. Now, Facebook is not as strict about this, but you never know, they can be at times. So I always include the privacy policy, a way for people to contact me on the capture page, and I also include privacy policy, contact information, and then a terms of use, how I'm actually using their information that I get from when people opt into my form. So just make sure that, review the ads policy, but key things to remember: certain phrases and words Facebook do not like, and so they will not approve your ad or shut you down. Secondly, making sure that your ad and your capture pages are congruent, okay? Awesome. Here's some ad examples. You may have seen one or two of them by me. One is one I'm running right now that goes to a training. It talks about my first year network marketing, struggling, and it takes them to a training that shares with them the 7 online business secrets to get more leads, sales, and signups. These two I saw on Facebook today. That one is about a free webinar, teaching you how to generate leads and sales using Facebook. The other one is about coaching. The thing I want you to keep in mind about your ad is you want people to stop in their scroll, right? As someone is scrolling on their mobile device, right, what's going to make them stop? Something that looks like an ad or something that doesn't look like an ad, right? If it's, not to toot my horn, but I think of these 3 pictures here, the one you might click on to learn more about because it doesn't look like an ad is my picture, or maybe the one in the middle, right? Possibly. But you want to make sure that your ads, really flow with Facebook and don't give the impression that it's an ad. Because again, people don't come to Facebook or social media to view ads. They come there to engage, connect, and be entertained. And if you can create some fun in your ads with the image or with the video, you'll see a higher response rate on your ad. So those are some ad examples. Step number 7, review your results to optimize, right? And what does that mean? That means, as you go through, let your ads run for a while, and I typically, recommend, 3 to 5 days or until your ad is shown to about 500 people. You have to look at the data, right? You have to analyze your data. And this is what's below here is just a very high level snapshot of what you can see on Facebook. You can actually dive deeper and get some more detailed data. But for just getting started, right, you want to be aware of, what your reach is, what the results have been, your cost, and the relevancy score. Now, I'm going to see if I can grab I probably can't grab it. Okay, let me go back. So in the results area, you can see this is an ad that I started running a couple of days ago. So results, 8 leads, right? And it reached 754 people. The cost I paid per lead was $1.37, and I spent about 11 bucks, right? Pretty good, I would say. What makes this even better is the relevancy score. And so when we talked about in the beginning about, the positive user experience, that's what Facebook's goal is. And so when you get positive feedback, when you get no feedback and negative feedback, this relevancy score, which goes from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, informs you whether or not your ad is doing well, right? It tells how relevant is the ad you're running to the audience that you selected. Now, this particular ad is a 10. That means out of all the people who've seen the ad, very few to no people have clicked the drop down and said, this ad sucks, or not this ad sucks, but why am I seeing this ad? They didn't click that button, or they didn't click away, right? So on average, this particular ad is doing pretty well. You want to have a relevancy score of anything from 6 and higher. 6 being the lowest you want to go. Anything like at 1, 2, 3, that means your ad isn't relevant to your audience. That means your costs are probably much higher than they should be, and Facebook is telling you, shut that ad off, right? So if you get a relevancy score of anything lower than 6, maybe a 5, anything below 5, I would shut it off. Your goal is to get it as relevant and in front of the right people as you can. And anything above a 6, you can rest assured that that is pretty relevant to your audience, okay? Has this been helpful so far? Just comment in the Q&A. Let me know if this has been helpful so far to you guys and gals. Yes, yes, cool. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly, how I've been able to produce the results I have. It's how I've generated thousands of dollars using Facebook, sponsoring as many as 7 people in a single week, and building a large following over, I think I have over 13,000 Facebook fans now. And so it is a strategy that works if you apply exactly what I share. And so, by now I think you get a sense, how valuable, how useful Facebook advertising can be for your business. It can definitely, get you results fast, building your audience, getting leads. And I'm going to share with you some testimonies from folks that I've worked with over the past few weeks or months. This is Luana and Albert. They say amazing results. Tried on our own to boost ads before, had some engagement, but after guidance from Antonio with the basics, this is amazing results. And this is just the beginning, right? So they had 2,800 people reached by a post, 885 engagements, pretty cool stuff. My buddy Wes, my coach Antonio, has helped me tweak these Facebook ads, and the leads just keep rolling in. $1.06 per lead with valid emails and phone numbers. Just imagine for a second that you were able to run an ad and spend less than $25, less than 25 bucks, and get 22 leads, high quality leads with obviously first name and last name, but with valid email and phone number for just $1.06. How would that change your business, right? How would that change your business? $1.06, 22 leads, phone number and emails. If you even just close 10% of those leads into a business opportunity that paid you $100, that's $200 that you just made, and you only spent $25. You're in profit. That's $175 in your pocket. Powerful stuff. Jennifer says, thanks for making my transition into network marketing a positive one. Thank you. I really gained a lot of insight and tips into helping grow my business. I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions and help me to understand the things that were a little over my head and out of my comfort zone. You have an infectious personality, which makes you approachable and amazing mentor and coach. I wish you nothing but continued success. So before we get to Q&A, just wanted to share with you a way that you can actually use this strategy and how you can get results with this right now, right? So you've been at your computer for about an hour or so, listening and watching this. You heard, my story. You heard, went through the 6-7 steps of creating your Facebook ad. You've seen some of the results that some of my students have got. So by now you obviously know that this can work for you. And clearly you know that learning how to run Facebook ads is essential to reaching your goals fast. And you're probably, thinking, what's the best way to get started? How can I do this? How can I do this effectively to get more high quality leads? And you might be wondering the fastest way that you can do this now so you can make things happen for you right away in your business without having to figure out, all the things I had to figure out on my own, like getting 4 ads accounts shut down, right? And so if you're cool with it and you want to get some hands-on assistance and guidance with making it all come together, if you're cool with it, would it be all right if I share with you something that I'm doing with a limited group of people, limited group of students, to get my assistance and help with implementing all of this? Because obviously, I can't teach and do it all and show you everything in one webinar. So if you could just raise your hands, if it's cool with you, if I share with you a way that you can get some hands-on guidance and assistance from me to put this all together and make it all work. All right, just raise your hand just so I know that I got your permission. Cool, awesome, awesome, great, thank you, thank you. So the fastest way to get results, and I'm doing this very, very special Facebook Ads Mastermind, which is going to show you and teach you and walk you through the process of setting up Facebook ads from start to finish, right? Understanding the Facebook advertising platform, the goals and the purpose of each ad, setting up your Facebook ad, monitoring and optimizing your ad for success. And so if you want to get leads, traffic, sales, even if you're brand new and never created a Facebook ad before, this can help you. And if you want assistance in becoming the authority, the top leader that you want to be in your business, I'm going to teach you how to build your brand using Facebook ads, how to earn more while working less, attracting and converting high quality prospects, creating true leverage in your business. Make money is a key one. All in just less than 2 hours a day with Facebook ads. This is for you. So if you want to become a top leader and top earner, leverage your time, find more prospects who like, know, and trust you, who will join you in business so you can earn more money, focus on what you love to do, and finally live the life you were promised, all in just 2 hours per day. This is specifically for you. And I'm just going to highlight some of the benefits and the information and the plans within this Facebook Ads Mastermind. So here's how we do it. So it's the Facebook Ads Mastermind. We do a Facebook Ads overview. This is going to be two Saturdays, the end of the month. I think it's 3.5 hours each day. Facebook Ads Overview, Facebook Ads Basics, understanding your audiences and targeting, creating your first Facebook ad, maximizing your Facebook marketing, and Facebook ad reporting and ad optimization. Right, so we're going to discover why Facebook advertising is so hot right now and how you can stand out from all the noise. You're going to learn what Facebook wants from you so that your ads are always approved and you don't get shut down. Facebook Ad Basics, we're going to follow some simple steps to activate and navigate through the Facebook Ads Manager. You'll learn about all of the options available to you in the Ads Manager menu, including powerful tools like the Audience Insight, the Facebook Pixel. We're actually going to show you how to install the Pixel on your website, your thank you page, your capture pages, and if you have a blog, your blog. You're going to understand audiences and targeting, right? Discover how you can create an audience that you can market to. We're going to dive deep into the Audience Insights tool and learn how to use all of its features to find your ideal customer and learn exactly who they are so you can create an ad that not only reaches them, but gets them to respond, right? I'm going to work with you to create your first Facebook ad, right? Understand the different types of ads you can run on Facebook and explore how to choose the objective that is right for you. Discovering and refining your target audience, right? Ensuring that, you're selecting the audience that's right for you. And I'm going to walk through, ad placement and defining how much to spend, how often, and how long to run those ads for. We're going to maximize your Facebook ads as well. Discovering the 4 main ad types you should focus on, right? They're really just 4 ad types that you should be focused on right now in your business, and we'll talk about what those are. You're gonna learn how to find your tribe on Facebook and grow that audience, get more eyes on your content, and generate leads for your business. You're also going to, once you've got ads running, right? That's half the battle, right? You want to actually look at those ads in the reporting section in detail and learn about, split testing, ad refreshing, and really optimizing those ads, because you may find you're running an ad and getting $2 leads, but if you dive into the reporting, you may be uncovering a sweet spot where at a certain age range, you're getting 50-cent leads. And so imagine if instead of, targeting that entire audience, you target that one age group or whatever, and you get, tons of leads for 50 cents. Pretty powerful stuff. So you're probably thinking by now, what the price is going to be for this mastermind, right? I share with you tons of value in this training, and I share with you exactly, what I'm going to cover in these 2-day, 3.5 hour long mastermind. As I mentioned before, I invested $10,000 in coaching courses and events. Other people have paid me hundreds of dollars just to get my help with online marketing and Facebook ads assistance. And I mean, you can go out there and look at some training products and courses that, cost, $1,000 plus. You could even get a degree in online marketing. But, what I'm going to share with you today is nothing compared to, in terms of cost, of what you would pay for a course at Harvard. So here's a quick breakdown of what you're going to get with the Facebook Ads Mastermind, right? So you got a 2-day, 3.5-hour mastermind. That's 3.5 hours each day, 2 Saturdays, right? That's a $1997 value. You get the Facebook ads overview. I could sell, those specific sections as individual webinars or courses. They're about a $97 value. For the Facebook ads basic, $97 value. Understanding audiences and targeting, that's $97 value. Creating your first Facebook ad, that's a $97 value. Maximizing your Facebook marketing, that's also a $97 value. And then Facebook ad reporting and ad optimization, that's also a $97 value, for a total value of $2,579. Now, quick question. Would it be worth, $2,579 if you learned how to create your first ad and have it attract leads to you? Do you think for $2,579 you could build a profitable business online and brand that attracts high quality leads to you with my help and the 2-day mastermind? Seeing yes, yes, sure, cool. So you can get started right now by grabbing a 30-day risk-free trial of MyLeadSystemPro for just $149.97, and you get the 2-day Facebook Ads Mastermind for free. If you're already an affiliate with MLSP, just email me and we can talk about what that would cost for you. But for $149.97, you get the total value of the mastermind, which is $2,579. And if you don't know what MLSP, MyLeadSystemPro is, this is the training and marketing platform that I use that is specifically designed to help build your brand online and sell whatever you want. So in the training, I talked about, the importance of having step number 2, a lead magnet, an offer, irresistible offer, as well as having a thank you page and opt-in page. With this platform, you get all of that. And so you get, on top of that, you get marketing and training. So you get to discover what's new in social media marketing so that you can stay ahead of the curve always. You learn how to market so you can rise above the noise and attract high quality prospects to you. You can get this and the Facebook Ads Mastermind when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now. This has a total value of $1,000. You get your own self-hosted blog. Discover blogging so you can have your own website working for you 24/7. You get to create valuable content and have leads coming into you on autopilot while you're on the beach, on vacation with your family. That has a total value of $1,997. You also get Funnelizer. This is the tool I mentioned earlier where you can create your own beautiful and professional capture pages that sell anything you want online. There's really no tech required. It's a plug and play platform, a system, and it takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. You can get that when you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive at AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now, and that has a total value of $200. You also get done for you capture pages. Remember we talked about having your very own lead magnet or irresistible offer, right? And so you get to leverage, the capture pages and trainings of other people and generate leads for your business. I had one client, or several clients actually, who took, some of these capture pages and ran an ad to it, right? They're generating leads for less than $2, right? And they're using content that they did not have to create. You give away value and build your list. This is the ultimate leverage. This is a $14.97 value when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now, or click the offer on the right-hand side of the screen right now. You also get the cutting-edge CRM. This is probably the most profitable tool in your tool chest, right? Discover and manage all your leads. Keep detailed notes of your interactions so you can manage your relationships like a pro. This has a $200 a month value. Then you get 100% pure profit product. Discover how you can provide value and a solution to every prospect you talk to and get paid for it. You get to profit off the 90% of people who say no to your business opportunity. Top earners do this all day because they understand that only 10% are ever going to join them in business, right? You get to take products that range from anywhere from $5 to $1,500, and you get 100% of the commission minus a small transaction fee. And this has a $997 value. So here's a breakdown of everything you get. The mastermind, the MLSP marketing strategies, the MLSP sites blog, Funnelizer, done for you capture pages, cutting edge CRM, 100% pure profit products. This now has a total value of $7,473. But we're not done yet. But before you do that, here's what you need to do. Go to antoniothompson.com or click the offer on the right-hand side. Grab your risk-free 30-day test drive, select the username, fill out your best contact information, fill out your billing address, select your payment option, fill in your payment information, and you also get more bonuses that I have not mentioned just yet. All right, we're gonna get to those in just a second. The other thing I wanna share with you is that you'll be guaranteed by a 30-day risk-free trial. That's right. I am, and we are so confident that you will love the system and you'll love the Facebook advertising mastermind, and you'll love me. We'll give you 30 days to check it out risk-free. If at the end of the 30 days you're unsatisfied, or you just think the training, the marketing platform, the advertising mastermind, me, are just not for you, simply let us know and we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. So if you want to become a leader and top earner, leverage your time, find more prospects who like, know, and trust you, who will join you in business so you can earn more money, focus on what you love to do, and finally live the life you were promised, all in just 2 hours per day. Purchase your membership now by clicking the offer on the right-hand side or going to antoniothompson.com/MLSP now. You'll also get access for free to the Facebook ads mastermind that's happening at the end of the month. Fast action bonus. If you take action today by midnight, the first 5 buyers will get a one-on-one coaching session, actually 2 one-on-one coaching sessions with me, where I will review your Facebook ads and critique them and set up an ad for you, right? So the first 5 buyers by tonight at midnight will get this fast action bonus. It gets even better. You'll also get the 3 best performing Facebook ads that I have run. This is a $497 value. You'll get the exact ad as well as the targeting for the ads. So the copy, the image, what I spent, the targeting, so the demographics, the people I targeted. You'll get all of that for 3 of my best performing ads. You'll also get a live Facebook retargeting bonus. This is going to be a live, probably a Facebook Live demo where I'm going to share with you how you can retarget people on Facebook. Meaning, you know how you go to like go to Amazon.com, or you go to Walmart, and you don't buy anything, but you come back to Facebook and you see the same ad there. Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that for your business. So let's say someone visits your website, your blog. I'm going to show you how to retarget them with an ad. I'm also going to show you how to, if you have an email list, how to upload that email list to your Facebook and then target those people with ads. Very, very powerful stuff. That has a $297 value. And you also get access to my exclusive Facebook mastermind group. That's where you'll have access to me to get your questions answered. If you have questions about anything, you get those answered in there. It's a private Facebook group where you'll actually run alongside other mastermind participants. You'll be able to connect with them, with me, get questions answered, and make sure you understand and master material and start getting hot leads for your business today. So here's a breakdown of everything that you're going to get when you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive of MyLeadSystemPro. You get the Facebook advertising mastermind along with all the bells and whistles and resources inside of MLSP. Also, if you're one of the 5 people that take action before midnight, you get the fast action bonus, which is the 2 30-minute coaching sessions. You get my 3 best performing Facebook ads, the live Facebook retargeting workshop, and access to the Facebook group. This now has a total value of $8,611. Once again, do you think you can build a profitable online business and brand that attracts high quality leads to you with my help, the 2-day Facebook Ads Mastermind, as well as the tools and training inside of MLSP. You think that's possible? Saying yes, yes, cool. So get started, right? Click the offer on the right-hand side or go to my website, AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now. If you're already affiliated with MLSP, just email me and we can talk about what you can do to get access to the mastermind. And then, as I promised, again, 30-day risk-free trial, you're covered by that. So if you do get started, you don't see the value in me, the training platform, or the advertising mastermind, cancel. We'll give you money back, no questions asked. And again, here's the breakdown. Real quick. Total value is $8,611. You get it for $149.97. And before we get to Q&A, one last thing. I promised you the exact copy of one of my top performing ads. This ad has generated over 100+ leads for me, and did so by spending less than $2 a day, $2 per lead. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Basically, this is leading people to an Instagram training that I have access to inside of MyLeadSystemPro. But you can take this copy and really, customize and edit it for anything that you are offering or selling, right? Here I was targeting a specific network marketing company because that is my focus, helping network marketers, online marketers get more leads and sales in their business. And so I was targeting doTERRA distributors, but it's an Instagram training, it's value, right? So whatever your lead magnet is, create an ad with an awesome image. You can find these images online. There are a couple free, royalty-free sites you can check out. But grab this text. It's really, telling a story to some degree, right? Craft your ad in a similar fashion and run it to an audience. This is one of my top performing ads ever. I think over 100, it was actually over 150 leads for less than $2 a lead. I even had some variations of this ad, generating 50 and 70-cent leads. And with these, I was getting phone number, email, and first name and last names. And they were high quality. All right, cool. So before we get to Q&A, I just want to say thank you and share, how much I appreciate you for being on this training. I know your time is precious. I don't take it lightly that you made the choice to spend time with me, and I'm super grateful. Now that you've been through this training with me, you know how to generate high quality leads for your business with Facebook ads, without the fear of getting shut down or losing money. If you follow those 7 steps, those 7 things you need to do to in order to create a Facebook ad and generate leads, you will get leads. You will get sales. And that what I just shared with you is a ridiculous value. So take advantage of this incredible discount, the Facebook Ads Mastermind, MyLeadSystemPro, and all the bonuses that I share with you. Claim all the amazing bonuses and know that you're covered by my 30-day money back guaranteed. Enroll now and let's start on our journey together. So with that, we'll get to Q&A, and let me go ahead and see what questions we have that I may have missed throughout the training. Give me 1 second. If you have questions, just drop them in the Q&A and I will get them answered. One question is, what is the biggest difference between ads, boost, and promotion? So boost, they're all ads, right? So if you boost a post and a promoted post, they're all ads that you're running, right? The difference is the objective, right? When you boost a post, you're boosting it for engagement. Your goal is to get people to engage with that ad, right? Promotion, I think that's just when Facebook lets you know that that a post is actually being promoted or sponsored, right? But yeah, ads are objective based, and so boosting an ad is is one of the objectives that you can select with your ads. Hope that answered your question. Cool. Any other questions? Just type them in the Q&A. We'll get those answered. Yeah, so the mastermind is the end of this month. So it starts on the 28th, Saturday the 28th. I'm still working out times, but Saturday the 28th and February 4th, it'll be about 3.5 hours. We have a lot to cover. I want to get to obviously give you the overview of the Facebook ads and the basics and understanding, audience, but also get into, creating ads, the various types of different ads, how to read some of the reporting and how to maximize and optimize your ad. So it'll be about 3.5 hours. There'll also be, ample time for you to ask questions and share some specific, ad challenges you're having. And we can, dive into that. But yeah, it's going to be about 3.5 hours over those, both days. So it's about a 7-hour training in total. And you get access to it, with your 30-day test drive of MyLeadSystemPro, which is $149.97. And you get all this value and stuff. So it's cool. All right. Let's see. Any other questions coming in? Yeah, so a question is about the different tools for capture pages to create your capture and thank you page. Funnelizer is one tool. Again, that comes with your 30-day trial and membership with MLSP, MyLeadSystemPro. But you can get, there's Leadpages, there's ClickFunnels, there's all the ones I mentioned, and those have a fee, membership, but a cost to them. I think it's like $97 roughly a month for Leadpages and ClickFunnels. So, you definitely, if you want to build a business online and you want to leverage Facebook ads, you're going to need capture pages to capture your leads. Okay. How much is the membership after the 30-day test drive? So it's $149.97, and there's no contract or anything like that, but you would pay that membership fee on a monthly basis. Cool. I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. Let me just cool beans. Awesome. All right. So I'll hang out for another 30 seconds for questions, and then we'll call it a wrap. There should be a replay sent out within the next 24 hours. But definitely go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now, or click the offer on the right-hand side to grab your risk-free 30-day test drive of MyLeadSystemPro, and you'll get access to the Facebook ads mastermind happening January 28th and February 4th. So I'm not seeing any questions coming in. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next webinar. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.